Let me get my stuff. Let me get my gear on. Hold on, give me a second. There we go. Let me share this real fast. Oh yeah. Hey. Mick Rapperson has entered the chat. Is that it? No, it's not. I forget what it is. No, it's B-Raps. B-Raps has entered the chat. I got the GoPro going. Anyway, don't tell Henna, but I stole her kayak already. So I'm taking out the new Crescent K-Craft. Simple, 2 rods, frog, flipping stick, heavies, both heavies. I'm taking out, this is how I rigged it. This rigging is very, very simple, stripped down, so sick. I could not let Henna catch the first fish in it. I'm so sorry, girl. I had to take it out. It's got a really cool strap here to hold your other rod in place while you're out there. I just realized I forgot my paddle, so that will be a little bit difficult. So let me go get that. But that's the setup. I've got a poppin' frog, which, if the weekend's tournament is any indication of what's supposed to be going on out here, that poppin' frog is key. And the whole reason I'm excited about this is because that's like a drag and go. So simple to get on the trailer. That's the trailer. Looking sick as always. I put the second level. Now the only thing about this is it doesn't have a spot, designated spot for your paddle, other than that area right there. And your paddle kind of sits awkwardly like that. Don't know if I love that yet. I will probably just kind of keep it on a deck or put on a paddle holder. Those are simple to install. All right, I'm gonna put you in here so you can see, but I'm gonna take it off the wheels first. We'll see how difficult this is. It's billed as, I mean, it's a very light kayak. It's billed as what? 65 pounds. But I find that once you put everything else on it, it's well above 65. It's well above 70. I'm gonna say 75. It feels like 75 to me. I don't have any bungee straps here, so I'm actually gonna put the wheels away. Give me a second. Hopefully no one steals them. I don't think many people know where I am. That is not a challenge to post or find where I am at all, but this is my home lake. I should be pretty safe out here. Okay, I brought the measuring tape in case I catch a giant. But let's see how difficult this is to launch. All right, first launch. Yes. That is a lot easier than. All right, stability check here. Ooh, I'm floating already. All right. Now this is kind of like a stand up and paddle kind of deal, but first time's checking the seat here. Let's get all this dialed in. Ooh, the back support. Very nice. Okay, it's kind of cool that I don't have a skeg. I have no graph, and I'm seeing them on, I gotta put these on. I'm seeing them on beds. So let's test the moving around first. It tracks very nicely. There's a light 8-mile-an-hour breeze. Dude, This is what it's about. What in the world? I'm getting spammed in the chat. That's funny. All right, taking this frogging machine out there. We'll see what happens. I'm going over weeds that typically I don't have access to because of the native. There's all sorts of activity going on out here. I mean, it's just kind of nice to get back to the roots. This is what it's all about. The roots of fishing. It's just you and a rod. I don't feel like taking my shoes off. You know what? I think I will. So I'm gonna try to put this paddle in there. Boom. I just reached down for the steering handle. It doesn't exist. It's crazy. I'm going bare feet on this video. Sorry, y'all. The chat's going crazy. A motor? Probably not. Definitely a power pole or anchor wizard is my thing. This is very pleasant. I'm not gonna lie to you, and it's very intuitive to just kind of stick your paddle there. I was knocking that at first. I like that. Let me fix this a little bit. All right. Very comfortable. Very easy to maneuver. I haven't stood up yet, so I shouldn't speak too soon. I'm gonna be in 2 feet of water pretty much this whole video. Very stable. I like it. I'm just coming into a spawning flat here. All right, I've got my frog with me. This is not a very heavy frogging setup. This is more of my like open water technique, but there's only one real way to figure out what's gonna happen out here. Oh, he just got hit by a bluegill. It feels very top watery tonight. Like very top watery. Seeing him over there. Kind of cognizant of my other tip here. Put that back a little further. There we go. Oh my God, this is insane. This is stealth fishing. There's gonna be a tournament where this comes in handy like crazy, dude. I don't know when it's gonna be. Probably Saginaw, if I'm being honest with you. I can get into places most people can't actually, even in one of them bigger kayaks. Topwater is always crazy because you don't get anything till you get something. You know what I mean? I'm not very good on a frog. I don't use it very much, but in these pads, they've got to be near. They've got to be around here somewhere. I'm also using a 6.9 heavy. It's meant for dock skipping. So if I catch one, I'm gonna have to absolutely mustard it. All right, let's see what the people are saying. think I'm realizing why you go live on a private. There's some weirdos out there. I think I'm gonna have to go deeper into this flat. So let's do that. Dude, an NK300 on this would be so much overkill. I like that though, that's very intuitive. Except it's hard to steer. The tracking's not 100%. There's no skeg, there's no rudder. I'm worried that's gonna break my paddle, but we'll see. That is some nice open water right there. Just get nice and relaxed with the frog. Come on now. I know y'all are out there. Water temp's probably 65 is my guess. The dogs are out, dude. What? Oh, that was weird. I think he got taken under by a gill. I could be too late too. I've not seen it this weedy this early. Could be wrong, you know. You never know. Let's try out deep. Just off the drop. Oh my god. That was a giant, dude. Got one. Freaking giant, dude. Oh, he let go of it. No way. No way. He was right there, dude. Oh my god. That's why I don't like a frog. See if I can get him to bite again. I should flip in there. That was a freaking giant, dude. He's only like 10 feet away from me. This would be the craziest bite I've ever lived. Oh, I can't believe I missed that frog bite. That was a giant. I even waited for him too, the right way. He actually bit my line, so I reeled up to him, and he hit it again, dude. That's insane. I'm glad I didn't fall out. But now I know where they are. Crazy. That was a giant. That was a 20. I wonder if there's a bed down there. But But that's, I think, a testament too to how sneaky this boat is. That I'm frog fishing and he hit it like 10 feet away from me. He doesn't even know I'm here. That's the crazy part. I really want to flip in there for him too. I think I'm going to. All right, I gotta crawl up to the front of the boat. Activate this guy. I don't even know who that is, but he knows me, eh? Who the heck is Cyrus Darkfur? Sorry, dude. You gotta make yourself known. I'm about to flip this bass out of this bed. I think he's on a bed. There's a nice round circle of weeds there. I hope so, man. Boom. I love this bait. Let's see if he's home. Oh, Ian, dude. What up, dude? I missed you the other day at, I think it was a check-in. Come on now. There's got to be one down there. I can't believe I missed that frogfish. I'm not going to forget about that for a while. Yeah. No, I don't think it was that. I think it was the first MKT. I don't remember. Anyway, my bad. I saw you there and I didn't say hi. That's on me. Should probably keep moving. Just kind of flipping in a circle here. All right. Not finding him on that. Put that away for a second. Grab the paddle. I can't believe I missed that frogfish, dude. That was a giant. That was a giant, dude. That'll get your heart pumping, though. This is the kayak for the flats, dude. This kayak is insane. I mean, it's just about finding the right depth of the weeds, actually. I was in 2 foot, and I've come out to 4 to maybe 4 to 6. There's a nice little drop at the edge of these weeds. I mean, they could be anywhere. When these weeds get like this, it is awesome. I did bring another one. It's more of like a running frog. This is a popping frog. so that I can walk it across the water in the open areas. It's a lot of fun. Gonna test the side ability here. Knowing me, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna get it on the side hook. I'm gonna hook it on the side, set the hook, and fall off. I don't even remember how to do this. There's fish getting clobbered everywhere. Hear all those birds and all that, man. This is what it's all about. Oh. No worries, man. Sorry, I forgot to look at the chat there. I'm having too much fun. No worries. It's all love. All love, man. I really want to try standing, but I don't have the pole. All right, keep moving. This thing just glides over all the stuff I've always hated my whole life. The cheese. This is actually a really nice mat. I should probably flip it. Nice mats out here. Nah, no basketball for me, dude. It's fishing season. There's something right here, though. I don't really have any pliers either. Some movement over there. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like they're behind me. Deuces, bro. Good luck. I actually kind of like that I can just put my rod down right there and just go fish. The seat's quite comfortable. It needs a little adjusting on the bottom, but I can do that later. Oh, yeah. Come on, give me a frogfish on my first outing. Please. They've got to be in this flat. Overcast. Dropping pressure. Perfect. How could they not be up in this? They're on the outside of the edge. That's where I saw the fish get bit. Was on the outside of the edge of these weeds. Oh, dude, I missed a giant earlier. That's what's killing me. I don't know if they'd be spawning. I haven't been out here in a long time. Gonna get hit here. I don't know. Something just hit behind me. All right, I'm gonna try standing. You get turned easier when you stand. You get turned a lot easier when you stand. But you can see a little bit more too while you're up here. Turtles and stuff. I'm gonna keep moving down the river actually. Having a great time so far. Loving the kayak. Very, very stable. I felt quite comfortable actually while standing. I might attack this tree here standing as well. I've got the GoPro going too, so I can make a little quick video on it. All right. I'm gonna stand for this one. I mean, I know where there should typically be beds, and I don't know if they're here or not yet. Some of these do look a little beddy. Again, I don't know if they're up shallow yet or what. I haven't seen any on beds. Typically you would already by now, right? But if I do see one on the bed, I'll work it, of course. Look at this cheese. There's just too much cheese not to flip. I'm sorry. I just love flipping so much more than I love frogging. Gotta flip this. Gotta flip this. Perfect little corner too, flip. Not yet. Wow, that's not true. I missed a giant on a frog. He ate it. I just missed the hook set. It happens. So now I'm flipping some cheese because I know that they're in this, you know. I don't know how deep they're in this. I don't know how well they're in this, you know. Just waiting for that thunk, dude. You know that thunk. We're gonna find a couple. I'm actually gonna go a little further down. So yeah, any questions about the K-Craft? I mean, you're gonna see pretty much the entire use of it. Remember that? You used to put the paddle in your stomach. Oh, there's that green goo around here. They hate that. That might be what's keeping them off the bank. Just gonna go out to a little deeper section. A little clearer water out here. It might be just off the bank. With the cold front that came through. Just try just a tad deeper. My reel's broken. I know it is. I can feel it. I miss this type of fishing. Just kind of going. No graph. Listening for the sounds and all that. Remember that? Back before live scope. Remember that? You used to be an angler before all that. When the thrill of that thunk, because you don't know when it's coming. Got spoiled over here. What if they're in the cheese already? That'd be so dope. This is good thick grass right here. Really thick. It's already topped out. It's wild to me. I've caught two 2025s here once. I need a pole holder behind me, I think. This one in the front ain't doing it. But let's see what's over here. Ooh, there's a giant over there. He don't like it in his space, does he? I think he's just staring at it. Saw him wake on it. Oh. I love frogging overhanging trees because I have this theory that they like wait for new birds in the spring to fall out of the nest, and then they crush them. Like crush them. Where am I fishing? Michigan. It's doing pretty well in this light breeze. Anything more and I'd be blown around for sure. It's just very flat on the bottom of the boat with no skeg, no rudder, no nothing. So you will move around a little bit. That's kind of forgivable in my eyes. Nothing on this frog quite yet. Just gonna start flipping some cheese, I think. I think this is an ounce. Very active. You know, I want to have them eat it or not. And then with a heavy weight, you force them to make a decision. That's kind of what we're looking for. You just kind of like flip, let it hit bottom. Right there, shake a, shake a, shake a. Let it sit, shake, shake, shake. Nothing, new flip. It's fast. A lot of minnow action way over there. You remember that sound? You know that sound? I know you know that sound. I see one over there. Whoa. Not the prettiest flip. Nice, Water Dog. Shout out Water Dog for the Crescent K. The Crescent K Craft. That was an ugly flip. I'm just fishing a weed stretch I know of. Whoa. That guy ate right there. That's crazy. Didn't want what I was giving him. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was a bite. I don't know what it was, though. I don't see anything. But there are some open holes over here. I'm going to find one for you. I'm going to find one. The payoff's going to feel nice. Water's beautiful. There ain't nothing out here. There ain't nothing and no one. No wind. It was a nice day. I'm just trying to find a couple big ones. Trying to slime up this kayak for the first time. Hopefully not with a pike. So yeah, I mean, this kayak's very stable. It flies over even topped out grass, which I think is like where it's going to shine. It's going to help me get back into places that typically you think twice, 2 or 3 times before going into. It's very stable. Handles pretty decently. Still haven't caught a fish in it though. That's the only thing, you know. So let's keep moving. The only thing is I don't want to lose a rod over the side. I wish it had a bit better system in the front, but I think I have an idea for how to fix that. It's just either you can put a smaller yeah, this water's kind of dirty. Let's try the frog again. You can put a smaller Yak Attack cart or craft, what am I saying, box in the front. Oh, this has got to get bit. Come on. Down tree in the sun. Beautiful moment. Shallow. I just don't think I don't think they're quite bedding here yet. They could be. They were bedding up north. They're bedding up north. They pretty much should be bedding down here. Although it is a bit of a different weather. Or I missed it. I missed it last year. I was over doing MKT top water and all that. And I missed it, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bunch of bluegills on beds, but no bass. And I remember, I think that bluegill spawn after the bass. So I might have just straight up missed it by fishing other stuff. Yeah. I agree. UPK would be sick. The crew together would be sick. You know Beyonce goes fishing. This cheese, oh my God, there's just so much topped out grass. How can there not be a bass in here? See, now I'm getting pushed by the wind, and that is not a heavy breeze. It's just a light breeze getting pushed across all this. It's tracking decently. It's not turning me, which is nice. Come on. Where are you at? Where are you at? Bit. First fish, come on, baby. Oh, yeah, what's up? That's a big one. That's a big one, dude. First fish in the kayak. First fish in the kayak, dude. Oh my God, what have I just stumbled upon? Are these beds? There's a whole bunch of bluegill beds here. There you go. First fish in the yak. Let's go. Ah, put the hook through my foot. That's the danger of being barefoot. Decent. I wouldn't give it 100% because I'm still kind of scared to lean into them really hard. Do not want to fall over today. These are bluegill beds. Those are all bluegill beds. Green pumpkin blue, yeah, I got that on. That was a bass. That was a largemouth. I keep finding these bluegill beds, so I'm just gonna keep chucking around them. They're bluegill beds mixed with like topped out grass. So like every once in a while, there's this openness. all I know how to say. And but there's not as many bass as this place like normally does have or should have. I was hoping the frog would play a little more today. I still think it might as I get deeper into this cheese. I mean, he had that forever too. I checked it like twice. What I gotta do is go back into the spawning flat too and just check that. But I think they're over here. Obviously, I haven't found many good ones yet, but I will, is my guess. And aim for those open holes. Ooh, that felt like a hit. I'm trying to get that screaming drag. Here's a setup that looks just like the one I caught the fish off, so we'll see if I get one. Dude, this thing with a power pole would be absolutely insane for this technique. Because, like, if you can just stay still, it would be really beneficial. Even when you catch a big one, you're not going to move away from the spot. And I think that's really crucial. All right, this is a nice area for a frog as well, so we'll try the frog again. I need to move that thing closer, I think. Hold. Hit it like a freaking freight train, dude. Oh my God. Ugh. First frogfish of the year, dude. You see that bite? That was sick. I thought they might be over here. Whew, he hit that like a freight train, man. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this to the back. Whew, little bass action. Come on now, get in there. Here we go. Ooh, I got hit. I got hit nicely. All right, I'm gonna put this up for now. Okay. Lock that guy in. Turn back this way. Now we have a complete open deck, which I would love to try out here. Oh, that felt really good. So I've come over to the complete other side of the stretch, and there's a big flat that moves away from the shore and just extends out into the lake. I got my first frogfish of the year. That was awesome. Right at this golden hour. No way. I think he got eaten just there. Couldn't see it very well. It's right in the sunshine, you know what I mean? Could have also been a bluegill. They take them down pretty easily. Still looking for that giant. I'm right in the glare. Almost can't look at it. It's so shiny. Let's throw it this way. The other thing about this little flipping stick is that it's got a very short handle. So when I set the hook there, I could feel my whole wrist bend out, which is not really what you want to feel. It's not very pleasant. So on that next one, I'm going to try to get it in the holsters before I nail them. And then he ran straight at me. That was crazy. There's not too many out. That one guy killed it. He killed that frog. God, this place looks amazing right now. I keep seeing movement out there. Ooh, that's a backlash. That's a bad backlash. I'm too excited here. Clear it out. Try again. See, this is what I love, man. This is just a buoy and a rod. You know, you forget about stuff like this quickly when you're out there trying to get money and fame and glory. So there's a wind now. I'm getting turned with that wind. It's not my favorite thing either. I'm going to stand for a little bit. I'm going to try to fix this so you can see me while I stand. So there we go. You can see a little bit of the stability here. or instability, really, if I fall over. It would be really cool to catch a fish standing in this. I don't even know where my foot placement goes. But I can walk the frog so much better right now. Just hoping to hear good. I'll hear it. I'll hear it one more time before the day's over. Yeah, for real. Of course, I've backlashed or wind knotted some spinning rods too. It's kind of touch and go sometimes. God, how is this not gonna get hit? It's gotta get hit. It's just walking down a corridor of open water between two pad fields. How is that not gonna get wrecked? I'll try to call him out too if I see him eat it. Or if I see him eat it. They seem to be kind of anywhere. They're not on really anything. I just don't know if it's the day for frogging. It feels like the day for frogging. I wish there was a bit more like humidity and a little bit more maybe pressure in the air. With the low pressure, they might have pulled off the bank in the cold weather. I don't know. We could also just as easily be sitting under these pads, just chilling, waiting for something to drop into the squatch barn or whatever they call it. Just seeing something over there. Of course, that's a little deeper water, but it's coming across over something flat and open. I might actually flip this cheese in front of me. It looks very flippable. I can see it's laying over with the current. So let's give that a shot. There it is. I'm getting spun by the wind already. So that's what happens on this boat. That's why you need the anchor. Getting spun around. It's not the best. Now I'm out of position. My knees are all messed up. If I get hit here, it's going to be really tough. So that's kind of what I'm keeping in mind there. I could run deep. That's not what this kayak is made for, so I'm going to stay where it's made for. I'm in 2 foot of water, just in pads and stuff. Trying to find a giant. I'm going to find another one. I know I will. I feel like I'm gonna hook set and just fall straight off the kayak. I'm so used to the native and the Hobie. But we'll see. Right now it feels very, very intuitive. Don't have a whole ton of sunshine left. So I'm just kind of playing around in the flat here. Hoping one is under one of these little clumps. I don't know. Kind of thinking about going into some really thick stuff. There's no way they're in there though. But it would be cool to finish out the day on a giant flipping bite, wouldn't it? The water is very dirty. I can't remember if it rained down here while we were up north. I'm getting pushed right to where I want to go. I am fine with that. Oh, I've got to find a giant in this. There's got to be one. The other thing that's nice, there's no bezel on the side of this kayak, so you can just flip straight out there. What I really don't want to have happen is put my weight into one and have it come off. Then I will go over. Come on. Where you at? I know y'all are in here. I seen you jumping. Gotta find the one weed with hard bottom under it. Well, it looks like I caught the only fish in this whole flat. Or they're just out deeper. That was a far flip. With my luck, I'm going to get bit at the end of this. Nothing on the flipping stick, dude. That's crazy. It looks so froggy. Oops, I forgot to fix the camera. I'll fix it after this cast because the cast looks too dang good. There we go. Welcome back. Welcome back, dude. Just out here frogging. Living my life. Living that frog life. Come on, baby. Someone's got to hit this. I got to go home. Wonder what else I have. They seem to be on the bottom. I mean, I've caught one. I've caught one on the frog, one flipping. Might flip this too. I know of a little like fish alleyway back here. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, I thought that was one. That was just a weed. Ooh, that was traveling, dude. That was traveling. That was traveling. Something picked it up and ran that way with it. And I was going to give him the absolute business. I should have lit him up. He dropped it. I should have felt him. Never felt the weight. Damn. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. That was a big one. Right? It had to be. Sometimes you can run into a little nook like this and find a bunch. Right at the edge of the weeds. Ooh, my line was running away from me. And I went to give him absolute 100% of my hook set. And he dropped it. Shoot. Ooh, that's him. Oh, he dropped it again. No way. There's no way. There's no way. Came out here a little bit deeper to these weeds here on the edge. Two bites already. What's up, eh? Crossmaster has entered the chat. Let's go. Maybe you bring me a little luck here, huh? I've missed two just now. Missed two good ones. Come on now. I know y'all are here. I know y'all are out here in the deep, especially because I just had two hits. I know y'all are here. The next one, I'm going to do a real hook set. I keep trying to do the showman hook set, and it is not working right now. So the next hook set, I'm going to call that one out. I believe I missed that guy. Hit myself in the face there. Thank you. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. Kind of just messing around right now. They seem to be kind of deep near the weed edges. But they're a little unpredictable right now. It's been some strange weather down here. Hot, then cold, then stormy, then cold, then hot. Very typical spring, I guess, but these guys could be anywhere out here. Thanks, bruv. Appreciate that a lot, actually. That's why I thought about doing one of these. Working out the new K-Craft. I just won this in a tournament on a raffle. Shout out to Mr. Mark. Appreciate that. I'm out here trying to find a giant, dude. I brought the MKT board for nothing. Come on now. I'm looking for a giant, dude. I'm looking for like a spin me around type giant. Ooh, that's one. That's one right there. He just rose up. Showed himself. Right there. For real though. Remember this one? Anyone who started out kayak fishing knows this one right here. Big old Texas rig, falling fast, making them make a move. You know, making them make a decision with the heavy weight. I'm gonna find one again. Caught two good ones so far. One on a frog, one flipping. I was just working a weed edge and had 2 bites. So now I've come over to the other side of the weed edge, looking for the other bites. Part of me thinks they've pulled off the bank a bit with the cold front and the rain, and that they're on the bottom, belly in the mud type deal. So I've switched to a kind of a heavy Texas rig flipping setup to see if I can't tease them out of those weeds at the base there. Looking for one giant thunk. Felt promising. Best combo I have, hands down. Ooh, nice little skip and flip there. Hands down, Daiwa Steve's finesse rod with a Gecko Bigeon. Ooh, that got nailed. Is he still there? Probably a pike. On 8-pound braid to 6-pound fluoro, and I use it as a complete finesse setup. It has completely replaced my spinning gear. Best BFS rod setup in the world. I almost brought it tonight too, in case the bite was tough, so I could Senko, but in the end, I just decided to go 2 heavy setups and be happy with whatever I find. I want to find that one that took my line halfway across the lake, though. I've not missed this many fish in a long time. Part of me thinks they're not even bass. Unbelievable. They're kind of just hitting it. They're not eating it. They're just reacting to it and letting it go. I can't believe I've missed this many fish. I'm feeling the bite. I'm feeling the chunk. I think I have to reel down to them a little bit better. I cannot believe I'm missing these. Like, I do not miss flipping fish. Top water, I understand. Top water is tough. Top water is a bit of timing. Sometimes they'll hit it and they'll miss it. And they'll go under with the plopper or whatever you're using. But they've missed it. It's just the bite that brings it under. Or if you're on a frog, you miss a ton of frogs. Like 60% easy is a good day on a frog, I think. I've had, right now I'm at 50% on the frog. I've missed one, caught one. Still a little deeper than I was. Just trying to give me one more shot at him, please. I'll figure it out. Come on now. What a fun little session. Not a ton of fish, but I didn't think I would catch too many today. No way. I was gonna say, that's no way that's a fish. Very strong feeling. Some weeds. I love these emergent weeds. but they're a little bit further along than I thought they'd be, and that's got me a little confused. Little confused. What was that, man? I'm gonna get one more, I promise you. Before the day is done. There's no way they're on the point yet. Not even gonna waste time out there. What is up, people? All right, I'm gonna switch to the frog to finish out the night on a frog. If I get up one on a frog, I'll be pretty happy to end the day. No promises. I think I'm a little too deep for a frog here. I'm gonna go in a little bit more. Very, very happy with this K-Craft. It is very, very stable, easy to maneuver. I just need a paddle lock for my paddle, and I will be in business. I should have remembered where that giant was. I bet he's still sitting in the weeds somewhere. I think he's over there. If I remember right, I was right in front of the house. But you never know. Better to just keep fishing. Cover water, fish. Temps are dropping. Sun is lower. It's a nice spot. Oh, look at that screenshot though. That's pretty. Come on. Give me that skadoosh. Give me that skadoosh. On a good day out here, dude, it sounds like a shotgun. It sounds like they're duck hunting out here on a good day. It's like that's what I'm looking for. Looking for that mean fish. Something about the blackbirds in spring, cold air temps, warming water, I should say. It's addictive, dude. Really addictive. Then you get a skadoosh. Come on. There's nothing better. It really isn't. Man, when that first one hit, I was pretty excited. Well, they're kind of gone now. Whoa, missed the water. This is a very easy to paddle, very easy to move, lightweight kayak. Nice handling on it. Decent tracking. It's not the best, but it's definitely good enough for what it needs to be. Put a power pole on it, it becomes a flat killer. Not hearing a ton of tree frogs this evening. That might also be at play right now. But everything is just kind of still a little bit behind while the sun has helped this flat, obviously, with the weeds. But typically, I see the bass bedding in here after these weeds come in. Or sorry, before these weeds come in. So I'm a little confused. I associate what I'm seeing with kind of post-spawn fishing. I'm definitely not getting those vibes. Just got a bluegill, huh? Oh boy. That looks gnarly. What the heck happened? What in the world? See? What? How in the world did that happen? Because I was reeling it? Wow. I just blew this reel up. Dude, it has been that type of day. What up, dude? Oh, lucky? Am I lucky? Oh, so lucky. I got it out. I got it out. I got it out. I got it out. Let's go. Come on now, let's get a fish. Enough playing around. Enough playing around. The people are getting bored, man. I can do this. I can get a third. Just gotta be patient. Sun's going down, it's getting cold. Should I try really far up shallow? Like half a foot? I've had so many history blow-ups right in here. What's up, Carillo? Llama, dude. Thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate that. Definitely gonna do more lives, I think, this year. Now that I've figured out how to use my microphone the right way. Ooh, that looked like a little hit. I think they're up here in this tiny little skinny water. Come on, man. I know you're here. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me, man. I know y'all are in here. I know y'all are in here. You act like I don't know you're in here. That's what's crazy to me. They're gonna try to act like they're not here when I know they're here. Dude, I've fished this lake my whole life. Unless those storms are worse than I thought they were. And screwed all the bass up. I know they're in here, you know? I gotta get my eyes fixed. Yeah, I don't know if I'll go to that one still. I've been fishing a lot. I have a really bad back. The doctors say my back is as good as a 70-year-old's. If you're 70, my apologies, but I'm 35 and my back is shot. So it takes a lot out of me to do those big tournaments. Like a lot out of me. Pow! I bet he got hit right there. In the end, it's just good to be with friends, you know. I've had big wins. It's been a long time since a big win, in my opinion. It's been a year and some change since a decent win that I'm proud of. Just got to keep trucking. The technology is getting better. More access is getting better. The kayaks are the kayaks are insane. You know what people are fishing out of nowadays. There's a tree over there. Should I go flip that tree? Maybe I should just launch it at the tree. Let's get ourselves in position. We'll run this towards the tree. It's a sunken tree. We'll just pop it. Pop, 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 pop. Hey, what's your cadence? You know, when you're popping stuff. Is it like dot dot rest, dot rest, dot 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 rest? Like what is it? I always pick a song in my head. I don't know if that's the right thing or not, but I'll be like, chuck it out there, hits the floor, let it rest, wait till all the ripples are gone, and then you just start your cadence. A lot of the times I'm like do 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 do. And I'll sing as I'm frogging. I am trying to get a bite here, but I don't see any frogfish. No frogfish is making me a little crazy. I feel like I'm talking to myself on my new cake craft that I got from Water Dog. Thanks to Rob Mark. And here comes the beaver to fuck with me. Ooh, I should not have said that. My bad. Apologies to alive. And ooh. As I wasn't watching, he got hit. That's insane. Come on. Spread my stuff. Come on. Come on. I told you, dude. I told you it was a dude. I had just got my frogfish. He missed it, and I missed him. He ate it cause I wasn't ready. I forget what I was saying cause I swore on live. And I got a bunch of students watching me, so I hope they forgive me. But sorry, didn't mean to swear like that. My students know I don't swear. I'm a pretty good teacher, but I sometimes make mistakes. ¿Cómo están? Hola. Saludos. Dude, I still have some, it's called Old Brother up there in Muskegon. Actually, Whitehall. I still have some Old Brother brisket and macaroni and cheese waiting for me. And that's going to be heated up. But first, I'm going to catch this fish. I don't know. It's been so long since I've actually frog fished. I'm not even putting a whole lot into this. But it still sucks to miss them like I'm doing. Like, I'm not even feeling the weight. I think they're just swiping at it. That happened to the jig too, or the Texas rig. They hit it and then they let go. So they're not really eating. They're kind of just reacting to stuff. And I'm late because I'm trying to reel down to them and hit them, like I do in tournaments. But in tournaments, I'm so locked in that I feel like when I'm fun fishing, I'm just messing around. And I miss a lot more fish. I don't miss many fish in tournaments. Yeah, see, I need a paddle holder right there. Ooh, I see you swimming around. What is that? It's a beautiful evening. Beautiful early spring. Kind of been waiting for this weather. It's been nasty out here lately. I think I'm also scared to tip this. So I just don't know how far I can push it. And I don't really want to try on a Monday. I saw a giant. He came completely out of the water for something. He must have gotten it because he's not eating this. There's like some raccoons or something fighting up there. Yep. Yeah, you called it. I looked over and I saw probably an 18, 19 just launch. Good. Ate something good. That's why you get that 8-1. This is actually 8-5-1, I think. What is this? The Japanese custom-made Zillion with all custom parts. I mean, it's real. You can't even find this real online. You gotta make it. Daiwa gang, gang, gang. Yes, indeed. Only Daiwa, baby. I can't wait to edit this video. It's gonna be a nice little 1-minute video. Give me something to do tonight. I think I'm also scared to lose my paddle. It's been a long time since I've been in a paddle kayak. It is fun. Go back to the roots, dude. That's what it's all about. What it's all about. Let's take it back where we started. It's kind of how I feel sometimes. It'd be really cool to do a league of, like, I call it the Pelican League or whatever you want to call it. Smaller lakes, so it's manageable. And just let people fish and get away from it, you know. Big tournaments, there's nothing you can do. Big tournaments, I understand that. I totally understand that. I get it, dude. That's me. I got like a $10,000 rig, $15,000 rods, and still can't break a top 10 this year. It's not about the equipment. It certainly, it sure as hell helps. I'm never gonna say it doesn't. But you still got to be able to, you know, think about it, catch them. That's what I loved about this last tournament. I was at the launch. I watched him do it. I know exactly how he did it too, and it makes total sense to me in hindsight. And I'm mad I didn't do it. I was doing something else, and it showed. So I wrote those notes down. You can bet that. I wrote those notes down. He's got it. He missed it. See, that's what they've been doing, dude. What are these? Gar? What are these? He had that in his mouth. I got. These might not be bass that I'm fishing for. I mean, he had that in his mouth, and he let it go. I don't understand. Is that a pike? Snakehead, maybe? Maybe a snakehead. They could be snakehead now that I think about it. Snakehead do that kind of hit. They're not snakehead, though. I forget what they're called over here in Michigan. Mudfish? They look like snakehead. They spawn at about 6 to 8 foot in this lake. And they'll just smack it and let it go. Kind of like a pike in their first hit. Pike hits it first. That's what it looks like. I'm almost done, y'all. bowfin. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they talk about him fishing in a paddle kayak. I heard he pre-fishing a bass boat. Decked out bass boat too. I could be wrong. I could be rumors. That's just what I'm hearing. You mark 5 good ones in a bass boat. You go out fishing in a paddle kayak. You notice how he didn't claim the glory of it either. He just let him say it. That's not taken away from anything he did. Like I said, dude, he knew what to do. And he did something I never thought of, and it makes total sense to me. I wrote it down so that I know what to do next time I see that. Not taking anything away from him, dude. That was impressive as hell. There's one right here. There's one right in front of me, dude. Oh my goodness. I wanted it frogging, but might have to get it flipping. Dude, this is a mat. This 1 ounce can't even go through it. Which means when it does pop through, it might get hit. I've been here before. Ooh, I hope this braid sings at some point. I know it will at some point this season. Yeah. I was actually going to say, hey, we spend all this money on kayaks, all this money on rods and things. Bassmaster has a camera on every boat, and it's up to those guys to record. That's why I keep a GoPro on me. Promise you, that's why I keep a GoPro on me. So nobody can say anything. If you want 8 hours of footage, 9 hours of footage, I got it for you. You know, anyone can check it at any time. I like that idea, because if we have all this money to spend on gear, the GoPro would be just as good. It's not that hard to run. You'd never have to post it. You never have to YouTube it. But if you make a major tournament win, you just give your SD card to the tournament director. If there's any questions about what you did or anything of that nature, you will always have a backup. That is why I make videos, period. I do it to learn from my mistakes and stuff, but that's like a secondary benefit. The primary is always having a video of my day. I find that very, very useful, very, very helpful, and I think it should be required. that way the tournament director sees what happened, and it will be up to that tournament director to never tell anybody where he was, what he was fishing. I don't know. I feel like if the pros can do it for hundreds of thousands of dollars, why couldn't we for less money? It doesn't have to be a good one either. You can get pretty cheap cameras nowadays. Ooh, scared something big there. Like honestly, like I'm using a setup right now. The setup cost me like $250. You spend that in gas and Airbnb. So that's why I think it should be discussed at least. It's too easy, you know? So many different instances of things happening, miscommunications, whatever it may be. Strange things happen in these tournaments, I'm telling you. As we've seen. But I'm not going to speak on that right now. Here's what I've noticed. I am 100% stealth right now. Like, no electronics, no pedals. I'm surprised anything can hear me coming. Of course, water carries a lot more noise. But I've had hits closer to the boat than I can remember in quite a long time. All right. I think I'm going to call it there and go get some food. I'm hungry. This has been a test of the Crescent K-Craft from Water Dog Outfitters out in Whitehall, I believe. Please go check out Water Dog. Go talk to Steve. His name's Steve Crooks. He is an unbelievably nice guy. He will set you up in any way you need. So go check out Water Dog Outfitters on the west side of Michigan. This has been the Llama with an old school approach to fishing, frogging, heavy flipping stick. So go check out Water Dogs. Pick you up one of these. Go hit some flats and have some fun. So thanks for watching. I fished for as long as I could, and hope you appreciate that. All right? Peace out, y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do the thing. I'll see you later.